Long story short, new room. Get to move back to my own room. It's a bit bare, but ignore that. I'm working on that. And by working on it, slowly. Okay, so what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. This is season 2, episode 13, I believe. I feel like last episode was almost like an info dump. We got to learn so much more about the twins. I wonder what their dynamic is going to be. Like, I feel like it's going to be like a good cop, bad cop thing, but I feel like the kids are going to be more intrigued by Ford. Yeah, I agreed to call them Ford and Stan. Our Uncle Stan and Ford. I'm intrigued. I want to know what that dynamic is. Also, I think last episode I said that I think now that Ford might be a villain, right? Because like I feel like his coming is just too perfect. But he knows the background of Stan, so now I'm thinking that I do remember knowing that that's something that Bill Cipher couldn't do. So I don't think it's Bill Cipher, but I think it's somebody questionable that came back. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. I don't know. But I'm wondering what they're going to do now going forward before the final couple episodes. And I'll try not to look at the title this time. Let's go.
I just ate a bag of cheese boodles without using my hands.
Reminds me of when she ate that, I forgot the name of it. The purple stuff that made her high. Reminds me of that.
Nice to finally have a day where nothing interesting happens whatsoever.
Always a bad idea to say that. You never say something you don't want to happen. It always happens. Manifesting.
Kill it! Kill it!
Are they trying to show that Ford is way cooler than Stan? That he knows everything? They're trying to show him about a good guy here.
I've read all about these creatures in your journal, and I think I know how to...
Ooh, maybe not. Oh, so he's going to exclude Dipper from everything, and Dipper's going to be mad? Find out? I don't know. We'll see where that one goes. But it's kind of sad. Both Stan didn't include him in whatever danger is going on in this town.
My brother is a dangerous know-it-all, and the stuff he's messing with is even worse.
I mean, I don't know how a know-it-all can be that dangerous. You know, unless they make the bomb. Nuclear bombs. Who came up with that idea?
Don't worry about what's in the basement. You belong up here with me and Mabel.
Agreed. This is more fun anyways.
Besides, the season finale of Ducktective is airing this Friday. That's all the mystery you need this week. Come on, quack with us, Dipper. Quack!
Dipper's gonna do something dangerous. He doesn't like this. He wants to have fun with monsters downstairs in his basement.
Dear Mom and Dad, we've been in Gravity Falls for a few months and so much has happened.
It's so funny how they never mention their parents, like mom and dad, when they're leaving the town. But like now, all of a sudden, mom and dad. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the parents are so not in the story.
Am I right?
Let the rebuilding of the town begin! Wrecking ball, start wrecking things!
Is everything already going to, shit? Like, that wasn't an earthquake that broke down that restaurant, right? It was just something to do with what happened downstairs when they brought back Ford.
Fantasy talking, level counting, statistics and graph paper involving game of all time. Dungeons, and more dungeons.
Dungeons and Dragons spin-off. I love it when they do those little things. ABBA for Baba, was it? And other things. I just don't remember it, but there was other things. Even NSYNC in the boy band.
These orbs relate directly to the amount of quadrants that your team has dominion over, which is inverse to the
I have never played Dungeons and Dragons. I have no idea how that goes. Like, I feel like any reference to that is gonna fly over my head.
This is like homework the game.
Come on, Mabel. I
Agreed.
need at least 2 people to play.
Oh, wow. Would you look at that?
Wait, isn't Dungeons and Dragons funner the more people you have with it? So maybe this is not the reference?
F-Clorp. Foam and cardboard legitimate outdoor role-play.
Oh, is that LARP? Like live action play?
Is that game that's mostly math and writing and isn't anything like the picture on the box?
Yes!
Oh, so this episode is about him connecting back with Uncle Stan.
Game designed by nerds would have charisma as a fantasy power. Check this out.
Oh, never mind.
Laugh all you want. You guys just aren't smart enough to understand it.
Okay. They're showing the differences he has between his family and him. How he, Stan, and Mabel are so unalike, but he's so much more alike to Ford. Ford is going to play with him.
You rolled a 17. And this is sad. Maybe I should start obsessing over Wendy again.
No. We're not doing that anymore. That's a future thing. Give yourself 10 years.
Man, my 38-sided die.
Oh, it's going to magically go to the basement. Ooh, are we going to find out what Ford is actually doing down here?
Stop!
Great Uncle Ford!
What did I...
That animal was afraid of Ford. That's a sign.
38-sided die from Dungeons, and more Dungeons?
Yeah! You know that game?
Nerds. I should say that. It's probably a fun game, honestly, but I need to try it before I can talk about it.
This is my favorite game in the whole multiverse. I can't believe they still make it.
I can't help but feel they're trying to put this guy in good lights with us, you know? Like they're trying to make him seem like a cool person because he's the only one that actually wants to hang out with Dipper right now. And they're one cool game together. They're bonding. Is it just bonding and I'm overthinking this?
I even made mouth ramps so we can pour food into our mouths without taking our eyes off the screen.
Oh, that's sick. Somebody needs to make that. I would use that.
Who stole my bread loaf?
That is so messed up.
Okay, I see what's going on here. Dipper and Mabel are different. So are Ford and Stan. Stan is more like Mabel. Ford is more like Dipper. They're trying to like show like how similar they are and different they are to each other. So maybe in the end, like if they were different, Dipper would be the one to defeat Ford because he knows exactly how Ford thinks.
Must have been dark times, those 90s.
Yeesh. Sounds like a good time to be stuck between dimensions.
What? The 90s seemed like a cool time. They were wearing the baggiest things ever. I love baggy things.
Where were you before you came out of that machine? And what have you been doing down here?
That's the answer to everything. That's a key. Something going on there that changed him and his view on the world. He thinks the world is all dangerous now. I can't even come up with a reason. I just know he's not who he says he is. And he has a curtain up. He's definitely hiding something. And Dipper's the only one who can understand it. Well, I think Mabel too.
Infinite sides means infinite outcomes. If I rolled it, anything could happen.
So why are you showing this to Dipper? I feel like you're showing him for him to steal it and do randomness with it. He's gonna use it to play the game, Dipper.
Dipper, are you gonna go to sleep? You've been saying dork words for hours.
It's so funny, Mabel calling Dipper a dork. Is this upon a time that I realized that people can be dorks for different reasons? I feel like she's a dork for love and he's a dork for smarts.
I knew the author must be cool, but he's better than I imagined. And he doesn't make fun of me all the time, the way you and Grunkle Stan do.
That's what family does. So maybe Stan is not family.
I think we all remember where we were when we learned Ducktective was shot.
Oh, they take Ducktective seriously. Wow, it's like a reality TV show.
Ah! Grab him!
Could you maybe move this to another room?
Let them have their fun. Just move the TV.
Move that and pay the price.
Oh, what? 50 magical dwarf dollars?
Are they both gonna fight? Like twin fight? Civil War.
Did it ever occur to you that if you joined us, you might actually have fun?
Honestly, for real. I'm not like big on Dungeons and Dragons. Like I don't seek it out to try and play it. But I think it would be so fun to actually just experience it the one time and see how that's gonna go. Like I would try it before I ever said I hated it.
Backflash! Kneel before me and...
At least they have their own dice and they're not rolling the magic dice multiple times.
You are the smartest players I have ever met. That's why I'm going to eat your brains to gain your intelligence.
Wait, honestly, what? Is this a normal thing? Does he always come out of the Dungeons and Dragons or is he just a character that loves to eat smart brains?
I'm not here to play games. Now to the forest.
Dipper and Ford are gonna have to feed them together, or the opposite way, Mabel and Stan are gonna have to do the defeating.
So, the room's free now.
Shut the hell up, bro. That's funny as shit.
Epic wizard quest. Yay! Everyone grab a weapon.
See, I think that makes them equally as dorky as what they claim Dipper is for jumping at that.
We must be getting close. These fairy bites are getting more frequent.
Hey, look, listen.
Or was the fairy trying to help and then he just smacked it?
Ye must complete 7 unworldly quests, each more difficult than the last.
That's how you get it done.
He's magic, sweetie. I'm sure he's fine. There's no cops in the forest. We take this to our graves.
Nah, he's fine. But I appreciate Stan for doing that because he was gonna be by her side no matter what.
My butt isn't part of this particular equation.
They don't talk equations. You're out of here.
You must defeat me in Dungeons, and More Dungeons. Real life edition.
I was about to say, are you gonna play a card game or are you gonna have it like, okay. This is why you should have sat down and played with Dipper. If you had played with Dipper instead of making fun of him, you would have known how to play the game.
Yours.
Ah, my ears!
Oh, that's kind of fun. That's actually kind of fun. Like you're living the real life Dungeons and More. I would love that. Except I don't want the killing after.
If you win, I go back to my own dimension. But if I win, I eat their brain.
Evil guy's gonna win, and then good guys are gonna have to fight evil guys. But then that doesn't make any sense that they don't like respect their deals. So they have to win here.
What do we do? What are our moves?
There are no moves! You beats him up!
What? Really?
Game involves math, but also risk and imagination.
Oh, they're gonna like it because it's a game for everybody. So like what? They're family because they're all different, but they all do things together. So they're family. Like everybody has their differences, but all their differences can come together to make an idea, like play the game. Because they're all different, but you can play it anyhow you want, kind of thing. If that makes sense. So maybe then Ford is not a villain. I don't know why I'm so stuck on that idea. I need something to prove me wrong at this point. Otherwise, I'm gonna believe this the entire way.
Tar! Yeah!
Ew.
I am so confused and so proud right now.
Too similar. Oh, that actually kind of works. They won, so you have to go back to your dimension. Maybe he's just not gonna listen to them.
I was saving the worst for last.
Oh no!
The Impossibeast. Hey, I thought they banned this character.
Well, he's magic. He can do whatever he wants.
He can only be defeated by rolling a perfect 38. But the odds of that are...
Hey, long odds are what you want.
Oh yeah, him in Vegas and everything like that. You better roll the 38. Oh, because he takes the risk. And they usually don't, so they never actually defeat him, the Impossibeast, but Stan can.
Game is like over. Excelsior whatever.
No! I'm returning to my own.
Oh, so it doesn't even matter because he said the deal out loud. He's automatically has to go back to his dimension. I feel like that dice is going to come in handy again, though. The one that you just roll and anything could happen.
And that was amazing! How did you know that you would win?
Hey, a gambler never reveals his secrets.
He didn't. Oh my God. Uncle Stan, why did I think of that? That is brilliant. Wow, you can cheat in the game? That's crazy. I'm surprised the magic guy didn't see that.
Actually, after all that, I could use a little mindless fun.
Guys, we can watch the second showing of Duck-tective.
Oh, it's bringing them together as a family now. Oh, that's so... Okay, that is so sweet. I like that.
The only person clever enough to defeat Duck-tective is... Duck-tective!
Two? Number one? Oh, themselves. Oh, never mind.
You had a twin brother all along? That's the big twist we were waiting for.
I was gonna say that. I felt like the whole like twin Stan thing was a cop-out, but I know that this was made back in the day, so it probably wasn't, but it's funny that they're making fun of that right now.
Now we both got carried away. I guess we've both gone for a while without a friend. Dipper, can I tell you something?
I think he's gonna manipulate Dipper into what, like to working in with him on something. I think he's gonna manipulate Dipper into doing something, helping him out towards something that's evil, and then Dipper's gonna find out at the end, kind of thing. I don't know why I think he's a villain. He might not be, and he's trying to be a good person or whatever. But again, I need to be proven wrong before I can believe that. I feel like when I get a theory, I just have to stick to it. And I try to think of the craziest things because everybody's like, oh, you're never gonna guess the ending.
An interdimensional rift. I've contained it for now, but it's incredibly dangerous. Dipper, I don't want you to tell anyone about this, not Stan.
Man, you're making him keep a secret? Wasn't he mad when Uncle Stan kept a secret that he knew about everything that was happening in the town from him? Double standards.
Good night, Dipper.
See, like, look at that face. Okay, so that was season 2, episode 13. Honestly, it was an okay episode. I'm not surprised. I was kind of expecting one of the episodes to not really be about anything much, because again, I feel like there's like maybe 8 episodes left now in the season. I wasn't expecting it all to be go until whatever apocalypse is coming, but yeah, I feel like this was a great family bonding moment. I don't know why they would be disrupted in the first place, but I guess when you introduce the twin brother of Stan, that makes sense why they're not talking together. But I'm glad that they showed them coming together in the end, and then Ford trusting Dipper, even though I still think that he's kind of a villain, but I don't know that for sure. So it could be just that he's trusting Dipper right now. Yes, I love that they made fun of the fact that, Stan was a twin too, and they hid that whole thing. Because I don't know if you've watched Pretty Little Liars, but the end was such a cop-out where like they didn't want to make one of the Pretty Little Liars A, so they just made a twin A kind of thing. So again, it's giving me that vibes. I think I thought about it while editing last episode, and I don't know why I didn't mention it before, but now I'm like, now that they brought it up, I agree with that. Kind of give it a cop-out vibe, but it was still fun because I know that this is also an older show, and it's probably during the time when twin plot twist was like a huge thing. back then. But I trust this more than anything else, which also makes me think that now, because they're making fun of it, that it's not gonna be, like Ford is not gonna be a villain. I don't know. We'll see what happens in the future. Anyways, if you enjoy this, please remember to like, subscribe, comment down below, all that. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.